Dexter. I think I saw this guy playing earlier. He's pretty good. I thought I saw him playing another character though earlier. Definitely thought I saw him playing Meta Knight, but do you know anything about this matchup? I don't.
One thing for sure is that Sonic is such a heavy movement-oriented character, and I think that the Waddle Dees and the Gordos might start limiting some of those potential options overall, which kind of takes out one of their best tools. At the same time, you see Dedede being that character who's just so big that if Sonic gets in, he's not gonna get out for a while, and he's really gonna stay there.
How is he gonna get back from? Okay, well, good recovery from Ripple. I feel like just because of the character design, he could have been punished regardless with a little bit of patience. But this is already looking pretty bad. I mean, Dedede is really not a kill percent yet, especially not Sonic.
And you know, Sonic for me, he really strikes me as more of the hit and run sort of archetype, right?
Absolutely.
So it's definitely things are definitely where they should be when we look at the percentage as far as this match goes. But the question is whether Ripple will be able to stop the gradual bleeding, because it does add up over time.
Yeah, I mean his backs are doing like what 16%, and his game's being phenomenal. And Sonic with a pretty decent recovery, but it's Dedede. He can cover a lot of options really solidly.
Dedede is excellent with those edge guards. And oh, Dexter, a mistake on his recovery will cost him a stock, perhaps prematurely, but at least he's fast to answer one back.
Okay, interesting side B, gets a grab off of it, but no punish.
This sounds like Banjo-Kazooie.
I believe it is. It's definitely, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's not that, it's Donkey Kong Country. I feel like it's Banjo.
Yeah, I didn't play Banjo. I did play Donkey Kong Country. It always sounds like something from Banjo though. I mean, they both sound so similar. But
yeah, it's the same composer, Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah, but I definitely don't think this is from DK. 64.
I agree. There's not enough xylophone.
Alright, so Ripple with pretty sizable lead, to be honest. Sonic isn't killing for a little while, unless he gets a hard read.
Definitely not. And you know, Ripple can use those meaty options, like the forward tilt that we saw there, to impede the movement of Dexter.
Okay, that looked like a rare slip up from Ripple. I think he already used one of his jumps. He was expecting a waddle dash with the other one, and he didn't have it, so he had to up in. Dexter with good composure gets that stock just by holding ledge.
Very simple. And those simple little stocks is where I think Dexter's going to need to consistently come back, because ever since the initial openings, we've seen him being behind there, getting hit by that Gordo. That's so much.
Wow, that was a very interesting interaction to say the least. Yeah, Dexter's got to work with this ledge play.
Yeah, this is definitely a matchup where I feel you have to be aware of so many different things, and Ripple, he has that awareness, understanding that dair in that position was the perfect option to cover Sonic's recovery.
Ripple definitely one of those players where if you're at the ledge against them, you really aren't safe. You definitely gotta work your way back on stage. Sonic a really good character doing that though. If he at least grabs the ledge, he can definitely work his way back on. But Ripple just such a dominant force right now.
The waddle dash closing the distance. There's nowhere for Dexter to run at this point.
Okay, yeah, 3, 4 homing attacks, and then it gets fared, and that's in a bad spot, yeah. I think he used the jump prematurely. That cost him. It looked really promising for Dexter at the beginning. And then SD happened and Ripple was kind of like, wait a second, I'm Ripple. Let me just sit here with Dedede, do stuff. Whoops.
You're absolutely right. Like it was since the SD that I think that the way the match was flowing shifted over to Ripple. Because at the beginning, Dexter was doing fine.
Yeah, he had a massive lead. He was up like 60% to like 180 or something. I believe this is his main, Meta Knight. I saw him playing him in doubles earlier.
This just seems like a strange matchup.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I feel like the second Meta Knight's off stage, he should be dead. Wow.
I blame MacD.
Literally broke the game. Thanks, Ripple. There are too many pixels from Dedede being such a gigantic character that the game was like, no, not anymore, please.
People actually
stop.
saying like Dedede is actually broken, literally. I just want to hear more Grant Kirkhope, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, those like every time someone picks Smashville, it's just so nice to listen to.
Yo, did you you know, you played a lot of Donkey Kong Country 64, right?
Yeah, well, back in the day.
Did you have a favorite level, man?
I'm trying to think. I really like the castle one. That was pretty good. The cavern.
Creepy Caverns.
Yeah, that one was. I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, I really like the factory a lot.
Oh yeah. No, that was definitely my favorite.
That was a really good one. Yeah, like it's pretty early in the game, but it was really fun. And the boss battle against Mad Jack.
Yeah, that was such a good boss fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, that game was so good.
So good. So good.
Some good memories. And we're going back to the stadium. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again. Ripple kind of broke it with a forward tilt. Maybe that's the problem. Just did it too often. I'm not too sure what they're going to do in this matchup. I feel like Ripple definitely has range advantage, but Dexter's playing a character that's super fast and really good at whip punching. Dedede, one of the laggier characters in the game. It should be relatively easy to punch him, as long as he doesn't get too anxious. Wow, that waddle do?
Yeah.
Really helped him get that grab.
Hitting him in place so Ripple could continue the punishment. These down throws as well from that we're seeing from Dexter. I mean, I feel like that's like the go-to for most better dive in regards to the texture game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can DI mix up, I believe, with forward throw. Up throw, depending on the character weight and the percent. But most of the time, you just want a down throw. He's so fast that like he gets the dead chases every time if you're reacting properly. But yeah, he's a floaty, so it kind of just drifts out.
So many nairs, and yeah, Ripple during that time actually used up all of his jumps. It seems like all that Dexter needs to do is just do the pestering, a little bit of pestering over and over again to come out on top. But
a little low in that recovery. He wanted to up B backwards and land on stage, but didn't end up working out. Jeez, that was
almost 3 forward airs.
Wow, if he got it and he clipped him out of all his jumps, it would have been very scary for Dexter to get back on stage. See some pretty good movement for Ripple. Putting himself like really high in the air a lot. Maybe he knows something about Dedede's downer, like it being really hard for Meta to challenge.
Yeah, I mean,
he's more comfortable in the air.
I guess like what are Meta Knight's real options whenever an opponent's above? Like he doesn't have. I think that it really is just up air from a solid range covering distance, right?
Yeah, or bait them in the landing with the downer, and then you go in from a horizontal point and nair them, which, I mean, nair's pretty good. It's pretty strong, one of his better kill options.
These recovery struggles have not left Dexter despite the character swap. Again, he's coming up low on these recoveries, which is such a huge momentum crusher.
Yeah, he's losing stacks relatively early, and I feel like a lot of it, he's dying at his own hand a lot of the time. Like, he may have been able to recover, but then just something small happens. He's gonna read the waddle dash? No, it's not. Or he read it and poorly reacted.
There.
Yeah, that was a good reaction. Setting in shield, knew he could get him back.
Dexter trying to figure out the way he's going to close the stock out. He's been going for a lot of these dimensional capes where if you can't get the read, it's solid, but at the same time, it is a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, if he whiffs, like he's like down smashing him around this percent, get him off stage. Bad guy, he could die. Dexter finally closing out that stock.
At least, I mean, he's already in the triple digits. This is not where he needs to be. Nothing left in the tank, and now at his final stock.
He he's going to need to juggle into an early kill, but killing Dedede early is much easier said than done.
Yes. Like we said, this is a character that just has a pretty insane spectrum as far as recovery goes. But we've seen that Dexter does know what to do to deal with that particular recovery.
Dribble's just got like 30% off grab and then gets another opening off of reading Dexter's options out. That's going to be it. That was really good. Mirabel was really phenomenal off stage that game.
He really was. We saw the double fair again at the end there, actually.
Yeah.
Start
Really good option coverage. He gets